Welcome, my friends, to a journey that has the power to change your life forever. Today, we are going to talk about something so simple, yet so powerful: learning to say no. Most of us grow up believing that saying yes makes us good, kind, and accepted. But in reality, always saying yes is the very reason why so many people feel lost, drained, and stuck in a life they never truly wanted. The truth is, every no you say is not rejection, it is protection. It is you protecting your time, your energy, and your dreams. This topic, learn to say no, is not just another idea. It is a life skill that can completely transform who you are and where you're going. That is why I have divided this video into 5 important chapters to give you a clear roadmap. In Chapter 1, we will explore the hidden power of no. In Chapter 2, we will understand why people struggle to say it. In Chapter 3, we will uncover the cost of always saying yes. In Chapter 4, I'll share practical ways to say no without guilt. And in Chapter 5, we will see how no can transform your entire life. So, let's begin this life-changing journey. Chapter 1: The Hidden Power of No. Most people underestimate the power of a simple 2-letter word, no. But the truth is, this small word carries the weight to protect your peace, your priorities, and your purpose. Think about it: every time you say yes to something unimportant, you are actually saying no to something that truly matters. You may not realize it at first, but your energy, your focus, and your time are limited resources. If you keep giving them away without limits, you will soon find yourself drained and directionless. Saying no is not about being rude or selfish. It is about being wise. It is about choosing where your life flows. Imagine your life as a garden. If you allow every weed to grow, the flowers will never bloom. Your no is like pulling out those weeds, creating space for your true dreams to rise. Great leaders, successful entrepreneurs, and even ordinary people who live extraordinary lives all have one thing in common: they know the power of saying no. They protect their boundaries fiercely because they know that focus is freedom. So, remember this: every no you say is a yes to yourself. It is a yes to your growth, your health, and your happiness. In the next chapter, we'll uncover something even deeper: why so many people struggle to say no, even when they know they should. Chapter 2: Why people struggle to say no. If saying no is so powerful, then why do so many people struggle with it? The answer is simple: fear. Deep inside, people are afraid of being judged, rejected, or misunderstood. From childhood, we are taught to be polite, helpful, and available. We are told that saying yes makes us good, while saying no makes us selfish. Over time, this conditioning grows into guilt. When someone asks for our time, our help, or even our money, we feel pressured. We think, if I say no, they won't like me anymore. This fear of disappointing others traps us. But in reality, every yes given out of fear is a silent no to our own needs. Another big reason is the desire to be accepted. Humans are social beings, and we all want to belong. Saying yes feels like the easiest way to fit in, to avoid conflict, and to please others. But here's the painful truth: by always pleasing others, you end up losing yourself. You must understand that no is not rejection, it is direction. It gives people clarity about your limits and shows them that you value your own time. Those who truly respect you will understand your boundaries. In the next chapter, we will go one step further and talk about the cost of always saying yes, and why it may be the biggest mistake you're making in your life. Chapter 3: The Cost of Always Saying Yes. Every time you say yes without thinking, you are paying a price. That price might not be visible immediately, but slowly it takes away your peace, your time, and even your identity. Think about the last time you agreed to do something you didn't want to. Maybe it was extra work, a favor you had no energy for, or a plan you never enjoyed. How did you feel afterward? Tired. Drained. Maybe even a little resentful. That is the hidden cost of saying yes. When you keep saying yes, people begin to expect it from you. They start believing you have no limits. And the moment you finally refuse, they act shocked or even upset. Why? Because you trained them to believe you would always sacrifice yourself. This cycle can leave you exhausted and, over time, disconnected from your true goals. The harsh truth is, every unnecessary yes delays your dreams. Every yes steals minutes and hours that could have been invested in your growth. And sometimes, those stolen hours turn into stolen years. Life is too short to live on someone else's terms. You were not born to be a people pleaser, you were born to create, to grow, and to live with purpose. In the next chapter, we will discover how you can say no with confidence and without guilt, so you can finally take back control of your life. Chapter 4: How to Say No Without Feeling Guilty. Now that you understand the cost of saying yes, the real question is, how do you actually say no without feeling guilty? The secret lies in clarity and kindness. Remember, saying no doesn't mean you are rude, it simply means you are protecting your priorities. First, be honest but polite. You don't need long excuses. Simple phrases work best, like, "I appreciate it, but I can't commit right now. Thank you for thinking of me, but I have other priorities. Maybe another time, not today." These sentences are short, respectful, and firm. They show that you value both yourself and the other person. Second, practice boundaries. At first, you may feel uncomfortable, but the more you say no, the stronger you'll become. Think of it like a muscle: the more you train it, the easier it gets. Third, replace guilt with pride. Instead of thinking, "I disappointed them," remind yourself, "I honored my own limits." That mindset shift changes everything. Lastly, don't over-explain. The more reasons you give, the more room people have to argue. A confident no is more powerful than a weak yes. When you say no the right way, people may not always like it, but they will respect it. And respect is far more valuable than temporary approval. In the final chapter, we will explore how learning to say no can completely transform your life, and open doors you never imagined. Chapter 5: Transform Your Life with No. When you finally learn to say no, something magical happens: your life begins to transform. You no longer live as a prisoner of other people's expectations. Instead, you start living by your own choices. Every no you speak creates space for a bigger yes. Yes to your dreams, yes to your health, yes to your peace of mind. Think about it. When you stop saying yes to endless distractions, you suddenly have the time to focus on what truly matters. You can invest in your goals, your relationships, and your growth. Saying no is not just about rejection, it is about direction. It points you toward the life you actually want. Your confidence also grows. People who say no with clarity are respected more because they show strength, not weakness. Instead of being drained, you feel empowered. Instead of being pulled in every direction, you walk your own path. Remember this golden rule: every time you say no to things that don't serve you, you are saying yes to a brighter future. The most successful people in the world did not get there by pleasing everyone. They got there by focusing on what mattered most. So, don't be afraid of the word no. Use it wisely. Protect your boundaries. Respect your priorities. And watch how your entire life begins to change. And that brings us to the end of this powerful journey. We explored how a simple word, no, can protect your peace, shape your boundaries, and completely transform your life. From understanding its hidden power, to realizing why we struggle, to learning practical ways of saying it without guilt, and finally seeing how it can change your future, this is more than just a word, it's a life skill. Now it's your turn. Start practicing no in your daily life, and watch how your confidence, energy, and happiness begin to grow. Remember, every no to the wrong things is a yes to the life you truly deserve. If this video felt useful or inspiring to you, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing content. Until next time, take care and keep growing. Goodbye.